Yeah. Kayla's here for the ride. She threatened to fall asleep on stream.
Yep, I certainly did.
I'm going to start game. I'm going to create a new world. This is the world I was playing on my own. What do we want to call it? Angel Island?
Sure.
Honestly. The thing I wanted to call my Animal Crossing Island, but I couldn't. I'll call it Angel Island. Normal difficulty. What are the custom settings? Oh! Wow, this is cool. You can make it harder or easier on yourself if you want to. Angle Island, no. By the way, anyone who has played this, it's okay to backseat me on this, if you have, like, suggestions or whatever. Okay, let's just leave it the way it is. We'll let it play the way it is by default. I have 2 mods. The first mod is the one that makes the game run better. The second mod is that one. Because all of the humans are disgusting in this. So I'm just gonna put Luna. I got Luna. I got a mod that lets Luna be playable. This is the only character mod that I found that was a character that I freaking knew. So we'll play as Luna.
Yay.
I love a boss shout out. Have you guys seen Has-Been Hotel? I know we're talking about this game, but have you guys been keeping up with Has-Been Hotel since it came out as well? I'm really into it. The towers are the key. The tree holds the truth. That's the... I forgot about that, actually. You need to watch it, but you can't be bothered to. You should be bothered to watch it. It's good.
Great.
So, even though you make a new world, I think the map is the same, so I'm not sure anything about this is randomly generated, honestly. There's these fast travel points that I kind of really hate that once you make a base, like a home, like a base of operations, you can teleport to it, but you can't teleport from it. Seen Has-Been, but you like Hell of a Boss more. I couldn't say which one I like more, honestly.
I'm gonna be so real, I think I like Hell of a Boss more.
I know you do, because you like Brandon Rogers.
He's so fucking funny, dude.
He is, he's pretty funny.
But it's also like... Well, I also think it's funnier, but it's also like... I don't know, it's got that good, sad stuff going on.
Yeah. You like Husk? I really, really love Alistair so much for a lot of reasons. I'm so glad.
You and everybody else, get in line.
I love that frickin'... No, I will not get in line. I'm standing in front of the line because I'm Arrow Ace and he's mine. Sit down.
I didn't say he was my favorite. I just said that everybody and their fucking mother's like, oh my god, Alistair.
I know, but...
He don't feel right to me.
He's
I don't
Arrow
like...
Ace, he's a
like,
little
I'm just like, I don't
shit.
trust you.
He does things to bother people on purpose because he thinks it's funny, he thinks it's amusing. I also really like the art style in both shows. Slaps so much. Thanks for subscribing, Speedy Kaylee. Alright, so you get experience from picking shit up, which is why I just leveled up like 70 times, because I was just picking up sticks off the floor. Cativa. These little pink bitches that have Zoroa's eyes, Jigglypuff's ears and body, and Clefairy's tail or whatever.
Oh
I'll kill
wow.
you.
Wait, that's the actual model? That's not a mod?
That's an actual model, yes.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's bad.
It makes stock cat
Oh,
noises.
that's really bad.
So I can stock cat noises too. I'll beat the shit out of you. Ow, 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 ow. So in my world I've been playing on my own, I built my base down here. On this beach down here. Not really a beach. It's like a cliff overhanging a beach. This empty space right here, this is where my base is. I don't want to put it here again because it kind of sucks. Because you cannot teleport from your base. So if I have my base down here, the nearest thing that I can go to teleport, I have to run all the way back up the stairs and go all the way back up there and then go teleport. And it's annoying as hell. So wherever I put my stupid base, I gotta put it near a fast travel point. Pummeled. I'll do it again. At least Land Ball's pretty original, but it's also like... it sucks. Look at it. Let's get this out of here. I don't want to look at this anymore. Lulu on 2 legs. It doesn't even... no, it doesn't really even look like Lulu. There is a lot of rip-off guys in this game, but there is also a lot of original ones that look like they were just inspired by Pokemon. And I wish that all of them were like that, but unfortunately there's some really, really obvious ones. And then the ones that, like, I don't know, I haven't really had any of them stand out to me that much from what I've played so far. Frickin' Land Ball's boring. Cativa's boring. Some other little bitches. It's frame drops. Pangullet. Pangullet is boring. This guy. These guys, they're boring. Look at them. Original but boring. Lovevander. I haven't seen Lavender yet, and I don't know how I feel about it because it's... the design is original, but it's very obviously Salazzle at the same time. Oh god, I don't want to fight 2 of these at once. Oh my god, oh my god! I will die. No. You know what they look like? They look like... they look like starter Pokemon almost, where like... they start off really basic looking, and then they evolve into something else, except nothing in this game evolves as far as I know. Frickin' Pangullet just looks like this forever. I'm not winning this fight, I'm leaving, actually. They're boring, kill them all! Here's Eevee. Here's Eevee.
Oop.
Literally just Eevee. Ow. It's the flying type Eevee everybody always wanted. Ow. Oh my god, you asshole! Get his ass, Eevee! That's not what I wanted. Eevee, please. I'm in imminent danger. I need to stop. I think I might be safe. It's Eevee. It's a fluffier Eevee. Yeah, it's just Eevee. It's just Eevee. Wait, how do I... There we go. There's Eevee. Look at it! It's literally just Eevee! Get up. Fast travel point. How do I evolve into Luna? It's a mod. It's on Nexus mods. Pick it up. It's very easy. You just have to put it into a folder. And it tells you which folder to put it in right there on the page. And then you're good. That fox right there, that's the one that I kind of like. He's just a basic-ass fox, but I like him. Do I have any more balls? I have one. Alright, beat his ass. Beat his ass for me, please, so I can catch him. He'll be a great asset to the company, please.
Great asset.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Free me, Eevee, please. You're driving me insane. Get him! Thank you! Let's see. Hit him again. There we go. The art style isn't as bad as the store art suggested. No, it's... the characters you play as are definitely horrible. Like, I don't even want to freaking deal with that. Why does it say danger?
Bad, huh?
It's bad, yeah. Doesn't matter which, like, face you choose, their eyes are all just, like, too far to the sides of their head, or too high or too low. Yeah, I do also have a graphics mod to make it run better. I think it affects the fog and anti-aliasing shit. There's also a cartoon art style version of the mod that I'm using. I wanted to use it, but I didn't want to use it for the stream because I wanted to actually look at the creatures the way they are and then do some redesigning and stuff.
La criatura.
I could build a base here. How far away am I from a thing? Not that far. Battles are in-world with no transition screen. I wouldn't say that's even a bad thing that Pokemon does. That's just like stylization. That's like... Screen's really a bad thing. Also, Pokemon hasn't really had that the last few games either. Craft a club? To club things to death with? I can make that because I'm not wearing armor and I'll freeze to death at nighttime without fires. So one of the things that's kind of bugging me about Twitter talking about this game is that everyone says that they used AI to make this game, but literally I have not seen any proof of that whatsoever anywhere.
That's because there isn't any proof of that.
Like they did like rip off Pokemon, and that is not a good thing. But that is not the same thing as using AI, guys.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people kind of got mad about it, because you know how Nintendo fucking fanboys are. Just like, how dare you try to dethrone the King Nintendo? We're gonna make up lies because we're so mad that you would disrespect Pokemon like that.
But this doesn't really hold a candle. Bro. Right, so now I can create this thing. Once I put this thing down in the center of where I want my base to be, this becomes my base. Sure. That's good enough. This is a PC. PC, PAL box, same thing. Now that I have this, I can upgrade it by doing these tasks. Excuse me. Normies only give a shit about Gen 1 Pokemon. I know, they're freaking stupid. I don't like them. I have to make storage.
No.
And what? And oh.
Bing bong.
I'm bing bonging.
I think it was my phone telling me that you're live, even though I'm in fucking stream.
Now I can also one of my little guys, my Eevee, and put it there. Now it'll stay within the parameters of my base here, and it'll do tasks whenever I have tasks for it. 2. I have to build a bed. I have a bed unlocked. And I need fiber to make. Oh, one of the good things about this game is when you're crafting shit, it takes into account the stuff that's in your chests too. So it's not like Animal Crossing where you gotta like, oh, I gotta get the items out of storage so that I have them on hand so that I can craft stuff. No, it knows what's in your storage and it lets you craft stuff with it, which is very nice.
Convenient.
Ew, what is this, keys? God, they got so lazy. Only the first 150 were good. Yeah, we have pile of goo, we have 6 eggs, and we have a different pile of goo. Gen 1, baby. Gen 1's where it's at.
The eggs was a little ridiculous.
It's
literally
well,
just eggs with a face.
They're actually seeds for they grow into eggs because they're a seed. But they're a
So
seed that looks like they're a seed that looks like eggs. Yeah, they're disguised as eggs. That like as if that's a good defense mechanism.
I was about to say that's not a very good disguise.
I know.
Just get one Arbok comment on you.
Yeah, Arbok freaking kill you too. Oh, I'm hungry. Hunger in this game, which I do not like, honestly. I feel like it's unnecessary. Like, just adding more bullshit to the pile of things you gotta micromanage. So, in this stream, I not only want to play the game, but I also want to redesign some of the guys, because most of the designs I've seen kind of suck. And they totally should have just, like, hired somebody who knows how to design creatures instead of ripping off Pokemon and shit. So, I want to actually do some redesigning on this stream.
Hogan literally just came out swinging on these people like, you don't know how to design shit.
You don't know how to make shit, dude. Hire me. There's so many people out there who love drawing creatures. Hire any one of them. Hire any one of us. Any one of us will draw creatures for you, gladly. So... Oh my god,
Sorry, I'm
Keslo
so
has been
tired.
subscribed for 55 months. Thank you. Thank you very much.
God damn! I haven't seen Kevlo in forever.
I talked to Keslo a little bit the other day.
How you been?
How you doing? So I would like to ask you, chat, have any of these little rats, these little creatures, these little boring little round balls of fluff stood out to you as the worst so far? Do you want me to redesign any of these? You want me to redesign Chickapee? You want me to redesign the Eevee thing?
I don't even know what Chickapee looks like, but I can guarantee you it looks like a Torchic.
It looks like a cuckoo.
Oh.
It's just a basic ass chicken.
Huh.
And I mean, Pokemon has basic ass designs as well. But this game is like either you have basic design or you have Pokemon ripoff, and that's it. So you pick your poison. Are you wild? I'll kill you.
Hello?
The plant one is just Ditto with a pot. What?
Oh, you cut off, and I was like, did something happen to the Discord call?
Yeah, I got killed by Chickapee.
You're welcome.
Ditto with a pot on its head. Its name is... what's its name?
How are we doing?
I don't remember.
Sorry, Moby, didn't mean to cut you off. Kesla asked how we are.
How are we? I've been okay.
The year's been a little rough. I felt like I was thrown into the ring with Rocky Balboa with like 2 hours of fucking boxing training.
Oh yeah, our friend group has had a very horrible start to the year, but
there's been a very tumultuous breakup going on. But we're not going to talk about it because that's not business to be putting out there, because then it gets kind of messy if we did anyway.
I'm going through a friend breakup right now, which sucks, but we're getting over it. We're working on getting over it.
It's the best for everybody. It's going to be alright.
Yeah, it's in everybody's best interest. So we're
it's
all
already
gonna be,
kind of
we're all
better,
gonna be okay.
But aside from that, we went to MagFest and had a fucking great time.
I had the best con of my life, followed by one of the worst days of my life. And by that I mean I was trapped in Chicago for almost 2 days because my flight got canceled twice trying to get home. It sucked! It was awful.
Chicago!
I was stuck in Chicago. Over by there.
Yeah, they talk like that over there.
I was stuck over by there. I found an egg. I don't know what to do with these eggs. I've never known what to do with these eggs, and I never will. There's a deer. This is actually a fairly original looking deer. I don't really have a problem with this deer.
Aside from the friend breakup that I've been going through, I've also been having a lot of work drama. And it's so bad.
Kayla's work drama. You want to talk about the work drama while I redesign,
Oh, dude, I'm way too tired to go through all of that, though.
The little guy? I mean, go over whatever you want about it.
Alright, well, okay, we're not gonna use real names, because we don't need this getting out right now. Until I can handle it. I gotta make up names. So...
Don't use anybody's dead name, including mine.
I wasn't going to, I think. Let's use Dave.
Studio.
My manager, Dave. My coworker. Let's call her Caitlin. And my boss we'll call... We'll just call her Boss Lady.
The boss.
Boss! Larry and Carrie? Okay, my manager's name is now Larry, and my boss's name is now Carrie, and my coworker's name, I guess... What do you want to name her, guys? Give me a name.
Patricia.
We'll name her Sherry. It matches with Larry, Carrie, and Sherry.
No, that's gonna be freaking confusing. Don't do that. Name one of them Pepsi and one of them Coke.
Biffany. Biffany. Okay, we'll call coworker Biffany. All right.
Okay.
So, my little small store that I used to work at got bought out by a big company that I will not name. Um, so when that kind of happened, some positions got changed around. So my boss, wait, no, that's the coworker's name. My boss, um, she kind of got moved to the store location because she's already worked there in the past. So they're just like, they also bought that store. So they're like, okay, we're just gonna put, um, Carrie over here, right? So Carrie gets sent over there, and Larry, my manager, gets promoted to the branch manager. And Carrie's just like, yeah, this is all you. Like, this is your store now. Like, you got this, basically, kind of thing. And everything was like fine. And then there's coworker Biffany, right? So, um, we did this like stupid event or whatever it was, um, where Larry, the manager, was setting everything up, and he had Biffany go and, do a different task. But then Boss Carrie comes over and makes Biffany do something else without even consulting Larry. And he's just like, what the fuck? Like, why did you do that? What? So, I don't know. It didn't really make sense as to why Carrie would do that. So, I guess Larry was just like, whatever, it's fine. But like that was like the start of like the tension rising. But um, so Larry goes on vacation in August, and boss Carrie comes over to fill in for him while he's gone, and starts changing up everyone's positions and how we manage things. And Biffany, who used to work in the office with me, who I trained, was moved out of the office and to downstairs, which I didn't think of anything at the time, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, Boss Carrie starts like being really strict about like, what time the early people come in the morning, and like how things get done and what time people are allowed to leave. Like she's just like fucking full on micromanaging. And we're just like, bro, this fucking sucks. Can't wait till Larry gets back from vacation. So, um, it's like whatever. Larry gets back from vacation, and he's very clearly like fucking annoyed at Boss Carrie. So things start to like snowball because then Boss Carrie starts holding weekly meetings like every week with Larry and like the other coworkers and managers, or like the tiny baby floor managers. So he's like, what the fuck? But then like Boss Carrie is like saying to change things up, like change how the store looks here and change this camera to this angle. And like none of it makes any fucking sense, but it all comes basically down to we don't like Larry's ideas, or we tell Larry to do shit and then get upset when he doesn't do it. Kind of like making it seem like Larry could not fucking do his job. Like clearly Boss Carrie wanted the control and wanted to do things her way. So, but like then she starts kind of like acting jealous about Larry, like, and like Biffany, like being friends at work. Larry is a very happy-go-lucky coworker. He jokes around with everybody. He will literally run across the store screaming for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but just like to get people like laugh. He's just that kind of person. And Biffany is also just kind of like an outgoing person and talks with everybody. He's like super nice, so they get along very well. Well, Boss Carrie doesn't fucking like this and gets very jealous. And we're like, what the fuck is her problem? And she goes out of her way to treat Biffany like shit. Like, they're just like, so now I'm like, oh, it makes sense why she's not in the office with me anymore. So I'm just like, man, that's kind of fucked up. But whatever, right? Well, fast forward until the end of November. And mind you, I need to remind everybody for context that Boss Carrie and Larry are friends outside of work. Like, they're very close friends. But their relationship is starting to get strained because of the way that Boss Carrie is treating Larry at work and, like, how she won't let him do a lot of things. So, but she keeps like saying like, "Oh, I don't know why you don't want to talk to me anymore." Like, it's like I feel like our friendship is like, like weakening and it's not what it used to be. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you like this kind of stuff? Even though it's very clearly because she's being very overbearing and like controlling and like full of shit. So, fast forward to November and Larry's wife, oh shit, we need a name for Larry's wife.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Name her Goo. No, I'm sorry. Um, so let me explain what I'm doing here real quick. So Gumas is supposed to be a mollusk and a tree sap creature. So I've turned them into a snail that's using the pot as a shell, and here they've got their little tail sticking out the bottom of the pot, and I've moved the leaves to their head. Maybe.
You want me to call Larry's wife Mary Sue?
Isn't that what? No, she's good. She's fun.
Huh?
Isn't she the good person in the
Yeah.
story? I wouldn't call her Mary Sue.
Um, Fuck it, we'll call her Stephanie. Larry and Mary. Obama!
Obama? No.
Bro, I could have told this story with Obama in the shell. Like, that's how I could have told this. I'm so upset at myself. What a missed opportunity. Um, no, we'll call her Stephanie just so that it doesn't, because the names are rhyming too much.
Yeah, don't make
So,
them rhyme because that'll be confusing.
so, um, Larry's wife, Stephanie, gets a phone call at her job saying, "Hey, um, you should look at your husband's phone. He's seeing somebody else or some shit like that." And it was like on anonymous. And we're like, what the fuck, right? So the next day, um, Stephanie doesn't get a phone call at her job because she wasn't working. And then the day after that, Stephanie gets another fucking phone call. And according to Stephanie, this was one of our coworkers' voice that she recognized. And she said that the person on the phone said that Stephanie should check her husband's phone and that they saw Larry and Biffany go to the parking lot a couple times and that like Larry and Biffany are fucking like like seeing each other or something and that uh Larry is cheating on Stephanie, whatever. And she's like, what the fuck? And like I could see Larry getting progressively angrier and angrier throughout the days. Like this poor man. And he was like, you know what, this is it. I'm just gonna fucking leave. I want to get the fuck out of this job, right? But some time goes by, and then Boss Carrie calls up Stephanie privately, like on the phone, and says that Larry and Biffany are, are together and that like uh you know like telling Stephanie that her husband is cheating on her, which is not fucking true. I'm witnessing all of this shit and I'm like, what the fuck is she on about? And now some of the changes that Boss Carrie wanted to make in the store made so much sense because the cameras would be able to catch where Larry and Biffany worked sometimes, where Boss Carrie swears they were like, you know, being weird with each other. And apparently these weird actions were you know, like, oh, you know, when Larry is like on his phone and like he'll put it down and then like Biffany will pick up her phone and then like they're like texting each other back and forth and then it, like they'll be showing each other stuff on their phone and then like, you know, you should see their hands touching. Like, are you fucking nuts? Like they're always laughing and smiling together. Like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Mind you, Larry just had a child like 2 years ago. Not even like just almost 2 years ago now. And I just think that's so fucked up to make like a fucking lie. Because you're jealous that he's not talking with you all day anymore and shit. But in my head, what I think it is like she's always kind of had feelings for Larry. And it's just using this as an excuse to get Larry and Stephanie to break up so that maybe she can move in and make a move. Yes, this woman is 46.
Alright, there's our Gumas. Better Gumas. Catch one now.
But no, when Larry put in his like 2 weeks to get a new job, Boss Carrie was pissed, like beyond pissed, and like she was just that was when she started calling Stephanie more and saying that this shit was going on, and I was like, good God, this is ridiculous, and she was treating fucking Biffany like shit the entire time and taking away like some duties for her, and fucking then we threw a fucking going away party for Larry, and Boss Carrie was like pissed the entire time. Like Larry's niece also worked there, so she set up the whole party and everything and decorated it all nice. And it made him cry because he was like so happy, but also really sad because it's bittersweet. But like, fucking Boss Carrie stood there with the most sour expression on her face. He was mad. And then the next day, she fucking called in fucking Larry's niece and yelled at her, saying that the party was stupid. And like, made fun of the gifts everybody got for fucking Larry. But oh, the plot thickened because when Biffany gave in her 2 weeks last Friday, Carrie was like, well, why are you leaving? I don't want to see you leave, blah, 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 when you know very damn well she does. But, Biffany was like, yeah, Stephanie talked to me, and apparently, like, fucking Boss Carrie was like, oh no, I'm not talking about this with you. And says you don't have to work the rest of the 2 weeks. And then followed her out the store because she wanted to make sure that nobody got wind of what was going on, even though everybody in the store already knows what's going on. I mean, this is not everything in detail, clearly, but it was bad. Like, I don't want to be there anymore, and I'm looking to get the fuck out. But I know that when I get the fuck out, it's gonna be disgustingly messy. Because she likes me a lot.
She doesn't know that you know what's going on.
The way she doesn't know that I know all of this, by the way. She's tried questioning or like getting it out of me, like what I know, but I always like come up with like something like, you know, I think Larry's just kind of going through a lot right now, but it's not my place to ask him what's happening. So I play like I don't know, but me and Larry are pretty close. Like we've been texting while he's been gone, and I'll text him like things that like I'm doing or like how things in the store are going and like whatnot. But God, it's just fucking. She's gonna get in trouble too, because apparently payroll called Biffany, and I was like, yeah, we're not gonna get paid for the 2 weeks. And Biffany is like, what? I have it in writing that I was told that I was going to be. And so
Oh
now
no. So she's not
payroll's
getting
probably
paid for
gonna
it?
end up going to fucking boss Carrie and being like, why did you tell her that? Why did you tell her not to work the 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at now. But I'm like, damn.
Who is that?
Disgusting behavior.
Is that Furret? Look at
Get
it's
it.
Furret. It's literally Furret. Look at it. That's Furret. It's Furret. You are Furret.
It's a noodle.
Chill it. It's called Chill It. It's a freaking icy Furret. Are you kidding me?
I actually like that.
Oh my god, it's just Furret. I catch that. I want to catch it.
Her life ain't together because apparently her husband's a piece of shit. But the only reason I haven't gone to HR anonymously right now, it's because I'm still trying to get out of there, and like right now, my silence is of high value because I get to know what's going on without nobody knowing what I know, and I do think that when I do leave, I'll just do an exit interview and explain to HR what the fuck happened. But the way that I could ruin this woman's career, with a fucking phone call.
And you should.
But then I feel bad because I'm like, oh, well, boss, Carrie has a fucking son. And, I mean, her daughter's in college, so it doesn't matter, but, like, she's still got her son, and her husband doesn't fucking work. So, I'm like, do I want to, inadvertently affect the kid?
That is her fault and not yours. Because she's gonna keep making people miserable at the job if you don't say something.
I know. And I was like, okay, but she wasn't thinking about Larry's 2-year-old daughter and the family he just started. She wasn't thinking about her son when she did all of this to Larry. Also, one of the things I forgot to mention was she was having other coworkers. I guess the only way that I could think of the coworkers doing this was because they were scared. Like, because it's like, oh, it's my boss. Like, I gotta do what she asked. But she asked all of them to say, or to let her know how long Larry is, what time Larry comes into work, what time Larry leaves work, how long Larry stays in the bathroom, and how long Larry works downstairs instead of in the office. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then using like work cameras to like stalk him? Like, the lawsuits that could come out of this. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. That's what's going on now. Now I'm trying to get out. I have to make a fucking resume, but I'm too goddamn exhausted every goddamn day to work on it.
I'm so sorry that your perfect job has fallen apart.
I know! If you had told me any of this shit would have happened like 2 years ago, I was like, fucking lying. You're out of your fucking mind. No, I did not expect this shit to happen. I was like, wow! I never left that job, even though I got paid like fucking nothing, because I was comfortable, and now I go there and my stomach is like upset. Like, I've been having a lot of stomach issues lately, because even if I don't think I'm anxious, I must be subconsciously anxious.
It's not what I wanted. Oh my god, he's ragdolling. Get out of here. And I don't even know how I feel about the monkey design. I just don't like apes in general, so I just don't like it on that principle, but...
That thing looks like fucking ambipom, or whatever the fuck the thing's called.
I haven't told you guys about my job that I've been working. I've only vaguely mentioned once in a while that I work at a restaurant now. I moved to Illinois in June, and as you know, I've been like too freaking either busy or depressed. It's always one or the other. I stream a lot lately. So I work at this restaurant now, and I've been openly trans and openly queer ever since I lived in Pennsylvania, and I'm still doing that here. But this one manager where I work, everybody else is fine where I work, except this one manager. She clearly doesn't like me. I don't know what her problem is, but when I was still...
I noticed that that's a thing about managers. You have to be a fucking sociopath to be one.
Dude, like, I don't know what her problem is. But...
She's a fucking bitch.
So, when I was still new there and I was learning and shit still, I was working night shift. And at night shift, if you're the cashier, like I was, you're also in charge of putting away the salad bar at the end of the night. Not really salad bar, but just like the station where we make the salads. It's in the kitchen. And I was taught how to do that. And, you know, it was fine. And the next day, I got to put it away on my own. So, she told me, I guess she wasn't confident in me doing it right or something, because she was like, okay, don't like put the salad away, just put everything on the cart, and we'll put it away later. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess they're gonna do it for me since they don't like, they're not confident in me, I'm still new or whatever. So I did what she told me. I just put everything on the cart. I put all of the salad shit on the cart. I double checked with her. I said, are you sure you want me to just put this here for now? And she's like, yeah, just in case a customer wants to order a salad at any point before we close, we'll still have it handy, but it's like halfway put away, so it'll be easy to put away later. And I'm like, okay. And I double checked this with her, right? I double check everything all the time because of my issues, and everybody hates it. But I also do this so that I make sure that I don't do something wrong, right? So, the next day after this, I come in, and she tells me to put salad away, but she then, instead of telling me this, she sends my coworker over who was training me. And she said, hey, she wants me to show you how to put salads away again because you didn't do it right yesterday. And I was like, what do you mean I didn't do it right? I didn't put it away yesterday. She told me not to put it away. And she said, no, she said that you were supposed to put it away and you didn't do it. And I was like, I literally did. So I guess she went over and told the manager that I said that. And then the manager, instead of telling me, once again sent her to talk to me and said, all right, she says you can go home since you're complaining.
What?
Like, what do you mean I can go home early? What do you mean I'm complaining? I wasn't even complaining. I was just saying what I was told. And I don't think I need to be retrained to do something that I wasn't even doing wrong because I haven't even had a chance to do it again yet. And I went home. But the next day I told the head manager what happened. And I guess she didn't like that I told on her because she's been like, she has remained very snappy and cold to me all the time now. But there was another incident later on. I'm trying to remember which incident this was. There's been so many incidents with her. I'm trying to remember what was the second one. Oh, okay, so at one point I asked the head manager, hey, can I have a pay stub? Can I have some pay stubs because I need to prove that I work here so that I can apply for Medicaid, blah, blah, blah. I needed 2 pay stubs. So, she, I guess, like, got the pay stubs ready for me and everything, but she left them on the office desk. And, she went home. So, the manager who doesn't like me was in charge for the rest of the night, and I came to her before I left work, and I was like, hey, I was supposed to get my pay stubs, and I didn't get them. and she goes and she gets my pay stubs off the desk for me, and then she comes up and she says, "Oh, I didn't know Dead Name was your name." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Well, you know, I can't call you Liger now, right? I'm gonna have to call you this from now on." I was like, "What the hell do you mean? You can't freaking do that.
No,
That's discrimination."
Illegal. Yeah, it's illegal.
And I didn't tell on her for this because I was like, "Oh, she's joking. She's just being an ass. I've already told on her once, and she got meaner to me, so I'm not gonna bother telling her." But later on, Alina was having a problem with her because she got mad at somebody Alina was working with. Alina's my roommate slash coworker, and this manager got mad at somebody Alina was working with for her job, and she was like, she did that thing that she did to me where she got mad at somebody and said, "All right, you just go home. Just go home. I don't want to deal with you." And this screwed Alina over because she was the only person working on the patio, which is the janitorial position, for the rest of the night. It got really busy. It got really backed up. Everything got backed up. She got mad at her for things being backed up. And so Alina was like, "No, I'm gonna tell on her for doing this, and I'm also gonna tell, while I'm at it, I'm gonna tell the boss that she said she was gonna start dead naming you." So she got told on for that shit. And I guess we're not the only ones who always have problems with her, because apparently a lot of people have been complaining about her for a lot of shit. Because she's constantly complaining about how she has no friends and nobody likes her and shit now. And later on, there was this drama happening in the kitchen. I walked in during some drama where... what was it? I don't remember exactly what was said. I walked in and there was a guy, one of my guy coworkers was like pleading with her and saying, "Oh no, it wasn't, it was just a joke, this and that." And then she was like, "No, you know what, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it." And then later on, she yelled across the kitchen that that's cheating. You're like, if you're doing that, that's considered cheating. That's not a okay thing to do. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I just ignored it. But when I came home, Alina told me at her shift, which came before mine, apparently she was throwing a fit because she has a crush on a coworker. And she found out one of our other coworkers has his phone number, and she went off on him for it because she accused him of cheating on her because she has a crush on him.
Oh my god. You didn't tell me this one.
I swear I did. I could have sworn I told you this.
No, you never told me anything about the cheating thing.
I definitely told somebody about this.
Yeah, but it wasn't me though.
So that was the thing that happened, and I guess she was taking it out on everybody during Alina's shift, and she's like yelling at everybody and being mean.
Emotionally unstable.
So Alina told on her again. Alina told on her for doing that, and for because one of her friends who works with her on her shift, who was, I think it's the same person that she sent home previously, she didn't like her, she was mad at her, is the one who the guy had her phone number. So she told on her behalf because she wasn't comfortable doing it after all the yelling. So,
also, wait a minute. It's not illegal to, just because somebody has somebody's phone number doesn't mean anything's going on between them.
I know.
I have my coworkers' phone numbers.
I know. I know.
I only use it for work.
It's also not cheating to like hang out with a person.
Exactly.
You know.
She's nuts. She's crazy.
She is nuts.
You know what? I think your manager and boss lady Carrie should hang out.
This is also the same manager who had the audacity to tell me I never do my job right when I'm on patio. Even though I literally am always doing it to the point where I'm caught up on everything constantly because I do my damn job. But she likes to do this thing where she's the only manager who does this, by the way. If she is the one in charge when I want to leave for the day, and I tell her, hey, it's my time to leave, she says, I have to check you out. So she gets like her clipboard with like a checklist on it, I guess, and she checks everything on patio. She checks if the restroom's clean. She checks if all the tables are clean, etc. She always takes long enough to leave the kitchen that obviously some customers are going to get up in between the time that I tell her, hey, it's time for me to go, and her getting her ass out there and checking me out. So she'll always be like, why is this table dirty? Why is this dirty? And it's like, because a customer probably got up and left in the time that it took you to get your ass out here. But I don't tell her that. I'm just like, I don't know. And she's like, she is always like, all right, you clean this up and then you can leave. One time, I had just finished mopping the bathroom, and I want to say like maybe 20 minutes tops passed, and she came in for her shift, and she came up to me, and she did like this. She did like that finger motion that means like, come here, like, you know, like the
Yeah.
come here finger motion. And I came up to her, and she was like, follow me to the men's restroom. And she goes in there. She points at like some water on the floor, and she says, is that pee or is that mop water? And I'm like, I don't freaking know, dude. Like, I did just mop it. Could very well be mop water, but she just looked at me. And I was like, fine. I mean, I can just freaking wipe it up again. It's not a big deal. But she always treats me like I'm doing something wrong, basically. That's the kind of attitude I'm always getting from her. Like, she's talking to me like I'm a 5-year-old child, and like I don't do anything right. And I'm really annoyed by it. It's the only person I don't like at work. And that's how work's going.
That really sucks, because work probably wouldn't be so fucking bad if it wasn't for that one manager.
I know, and nobody likes her ass. I don't know how she's still a manager, honestly.
I was gonna say, I don't know how she's still there. She has that many complaints written in.
I don't know.
Maybe it's time to go to the higher up. Maybe it's time to call HR.
Freaking no. She's also the only person in the store who refuses to call me by my correct pronouns and keeps calling me ma'am, and I think she's doing it on purpose.
It very well might be, which is illegal, and you can call HR. You can also call HR anonymously.
You aren't 5, you're 6. I know, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah! I thought you were 7. I thought you turned 7.
No, I turned 7 this year.
Oh, okay.
I have to make a bed. So, like, distracted. I'm just running around beating things to death while we tell these stories.
Yeah, that's how I get when I be telling stories, too.
I cannot see anything. I want to build, like, a house. Could build it back here. The way this game lets you build shit is really freaking weird, and I don't really quite.
Do we have any con stories?
I don't know.
Me insulting Izzy's waifu and them still being on it 45 minutes later.
And another thing!
Dude, no, dude, it was like, I think we were talking about group cosplays. And I was like, well, the 3 of us have Naruto cosplays. We can get, you know, Izzy in on it and have Izzy be an Akatsuki member. And Izzy's like, I ain't getting no fucking Naruto outfit. And I was like, what the fuck you mean? I forgot exactly. I think they insulted Conan.
Yeah, she started talking shit about Conan.
And I, you know, played it up, and I started getting uppity because you don't insult my fucking wife like that. My non-homoerotic wife. So, I went off about how Izzy's fucking, like, animes are all just, like, fucking, like, waifu bullshit. It's, if I had to say the equivalent energy of what I went off about was the same thing as, like, that Grand Theft Auto 5 cutscene where the 2 dudes are walking around the house, and he says something about how he has a yee-ass haircut, and then he's like, that's That's the energy my insult about Izzy's waifus and anime had. And Izzy got so upset. And like fucking 30 minutes later I'm putting in my contact lenses for like my costume. And Izzy says some shit, is like, and another thing, and I'm like, are you fucking still on that shit?
It's good. It was really good. You really freaking hurt her feelings, I think.
I got her with that one.
I don't know how to install stairs in this game, I'm gonna be honest with you. How do I make like a
Starting
second...
to look like Fortnite over here.
How do I make a second freaking floor? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Mm.
I don't understand how it works.
Apparently, I fumbled the ball with a flirting situation at Magfest again.
Yeah?
This time it involved Ash. So I saw like a Leon and I was like, oh hi! And then I gave him like the little ribbons that I was passing out. And I think Leon looked at Ash, who was also dressed as Leon, and said something about how they were handsome. And then I turned around and I was like, is that how Leon talks to Ada when he's hyping himself? Leon talks to himself in the mirror when he's hyping himself up to talk to Ada. And like, Ash was like, Kayla, you fucking moron with your infinite riz. Like, I was like, what? And like, you did that shit again, where you don't realize that somebody's like flirting. And and say some dumb shit.
My shitty ass house. I need a
And
ceiling
there was
pre-installed.
you
I tried,
walking
in my
the-
other world, I tried doing the ceiling too, though. See, there's also roof and slanted roof. And I could do like a roof, and then I can...
I told you about me walking into the club and fucking somebody was screaming about how everyone loves their titties or something, and I looked over and it's PS1 Lara Croft.
Uh-huh.
That shit was great. Never forget.
I can forget because I didn't see it.
I know. And then Ash fucking ground pounding Izzy for a photo.
Oh yeah.
That shit was so funny.
And I can't like snap this to the grid either.
Oh.
Luna is in Pokemon with guns. You're right, she is. Damn. How do I freaking do this? I want to make it like a second floor, man. Because I know damn well I'm gonna have to put like a shitload of pal beds up here. That's a new form of Garurumon. There is a mod that puts Garurumon in this game over one of the pals. There's also a mod that straight up just makes this Pokemon. Like they've already replaced all of them with Pokemon. Sucks. I don't know how I did this in single player. I did some jank shit. Shut up!
No, you.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Uh-oh, Luna's starving to death. Bro, what the shit? Oh, but I put it lower and it's fine? No.
Ethernet too chaotic for the house.
Forget it. Forget it. Just forget it. Bunch of pal beds in here for now. Then you gotta do it like just right, but they don't have like a snap grid. Can I try the other flat bit, the roof? I don't think it lets me unless it's on top of a wall. I mean, that is a wall. Oh, it does work. Oh, you're a fucking genius. Okay, okay. We have access to the second floor now. A nice view of the lake here. Forgot I was starving. Okay. Anyways, outlets up here, I guess. What's up, pals? Oh, you know, just...
Hello, Alex, dude.
Look at this dude. You go ahead and start building the site. You asked me to redesign the monkey, I'm just going to make it not even a monkey anymore because I don't like monkeys. Why am I designing it? It's been a minute. Let's do another one. We haven't really been out and about looking at guys. You know what there should be a mod for? Somebody needs to mod the chicken to make it Kojiro.
Oh my god. The baby. Couldn't you just recolor him?
Maybe. I could. I'll try it. I'll give it a try. It's first time seeing this game, so it's Fortnite, but not really. It seems like mostly Pokemon and Breath of the Wild kind of put together. But they've done a bad job of doing creature design because they're all either rip-offs or they're just boring. No, now you guys have beds now, so you won't be depressed anymore. Fact they enter key. Building system seems like it's from Rust, but inferior. Rust has more pieces. Well, you actually, you do unlock more pieces. The more you level up, there's more shit to unlock. There's hot spring furnaces, a wooden gate. Decorations. There's a bunch of shit to unlock, but they're called Palmon. I think they're just called pals, actually. pals and it's Palworld. But I also think it's kind of silly that they're called pals because from what I understand of the lore so far, from what I've played in single player, there's like a guy that talks to you and he's like, he says something about how, oh, people, like in ancient times, they used to tame pals. They're called like pal tamers or something. Be careful out there because pals will freaking beat the shit out of you and kill you. It's kind of like Legends Arceus where all Pokemon are vicious, they're mean, be scared of them. And it's like, okay, you know pals as these things that will rip you apart. Why do you call them pals? Is it enjoyable so far? It is. It is enjoyable. I'm being harsh on it, but it's fun. It's got a level up system. It's got progression. It gives you, actually, I did want to say that this game does a very good job of, doing, like, tutorial shit, because a thing that I really hate in games nowadays is that a lot of them will give you, like, a freaking wall of text and say, this is how you play the game. You do this, 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 and that to do this, and you do this to do that, and obviously you're not going to remember all of it because it's just a big old info dump. But this game kind of gives you a little bit at a time. For example, right now it's like, okay, build a bed and build a workbench. So you've got workbench, you know, you have time to see what it does. You go in here, you can build a bed. Just do like a little bit at a time and you play it to learn what it does instead of having an info dump thrown at you and then being like, oh god, I don't remember any of it. It needs critique, not overwhelming praise. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it needs it, because everybody and their mom is arguing about this game right now. There's some good stuff about the game, there's some bad stuff about the game. I'm very disappointed in the creature design department because I'm like, god damn it, you could have hired me, you could have hired anybody else, but instead you decided to do rip-offs. Fun fact about the word pals that ruins the dialogue. What? What's the fun fact about the word pals? Right, see, we've done the two things, and now, oh, two more things.
Oh, it's because Anna's gonna bring up that Brazilian, in Portuguese, pal is, it means like cock or some shit like that.
Thanks.
But pal and pal are not the same word. P-A-U is pal, not pal.
Ow? Like, pow, sock him in the face? Beat the shit out of him?
No, P-A-U.
Palworld. I don't know how to tell you this, but pal, with an L at the end, is not even pronounced the same as pow.
I think when you say it's very similar in sound, but...
I want a snap grid for this game so bad, I'll kill somebody. Hey there, pal gives a whole new meaning. It doesn't. It doesn't, actually. Palworld? Put an L at the end of pal, and you get Palworld. I like that. Just gonna go ahead and put the seed thingy next to the berries, because I know I'm gonna fill this with berries. This is the auto feeder for the pals when they get hungry. For the pals. And I'll put storage for the crops here too, you know. Put it all together. Hey Pauls, how we doing tonight? Hi, I'm Paul! Mod that replaces this guy with Paul. from the hi, I'm Paul thing at the end of Jimmy Neutron. Just replace this guy with
Yeah.
that. Do that. Somebody do it. Okay, so this guy, I assume, waters things. Oh yeah, they have these traits too. So passive skills: positive thinker. SAN drops 10% slower. I don't know what SAN stands for, but it's like its stamina. Increased dragon attack damage. There's some funny ones in here. Ferocious, attack plus 20%. Burly body, defense 20%. Downtrodden, defense down. 30% increased movement speed. They've all got those little characteristics, which is, you know, also a Pokemon thing, but it's neat. It's always nice to have little details like that. And, RNG shit. So the creatures you're catching are unique, even if you have like 2 of the same one. Paw and Paul torture? I don't know about that. Oh yeah, I can upgrade this. And I have to deploy another guy. You're going to my party, so you're going on the ranch for now. You're going to the ranch. Build a campfire. I don't want to. I don't really want to. I don't need a campfire, really. I don't even have campfire unlocked. Now I do. Why do I hear burning? This thing ain't even built yet. Send out my little fire guy, and he can help me with cooking. This is the only pal I like just because it's a fox. That's it. Regular ass fox. I already did redesign the fox if you saw the stream announcement. But I might do a redesign of my redesign because I've noticed that it's also got fiery feet, and that's why its feet were red. And I thought it was just like weird that the feet were red. Do I get it now? It's not burning the food. No, of course not. Yeah, I got a frying pan. He's helping me. The fire lit. He's a good boy. Might as well burn the grass too. That's fine. We don't need grass around the campfire. That's a fire hazard. Get rid of it. Alright, we got baked berries now. They help a little bit more. I only have one of these, right? Which one of these is mine? Build a Palworld workbench and build a statue of power. Power. P-A-U-R. Power. Laugh at that. Power. We put the statue right on the porch. Statue of Anubis. Curse of Ra.
Hold on.
The Eevee ripoff is cute. That's because it's just Eevee. It's just Eevee. It's just a shiny Eevee, bro. Look at it. You want me to redesign that one next? I'll do it. I'll make it better. I'll make it less Eevee-ish, but still cute. It's Egyptian Lucario. Yeah, it's Lucario ripoff. We got a statue of it. To sacrifice energy to it.
Oh fuck! It doesn't work on Twitch.
What doesn't work? What are you doing? Oh, I see it. I see it on mine.
Yeah, you see it, but it's not in the right positioning.
Oh, are you doing loss?
Maybe.
I like it better than Lucario. I don't like its color scheme. It sucks. Berries. Alright, you guys put the berries in here. Teach you. Put the berries in here. There you go. Now you have snacks. Let's make the you don't have to redeem a doodle for me to redesign the fake Eevee. It's okay. Did you redeem 2 doodles? No, we got 2 different people doing doodles. Okay. Alright. Here's our Gumas. Let's do a new one. Let's do the Eevee. Wait, hold on. I gotta walk up to this Eevee actually real quick. What are you called? You're called... What are you called? Creamus. So let's see what it says on the wiki about Creamus. Creamus. It's a small, fluffy dog. Possibly based on a fluffy small dog. No, it's based on Eevee. Look at it. Has lots of fluff around its neck to sleep in at night. It has cuteness, it's kept as a pet, so it's a dog, it's fluffy, it's cute. That's its whole thing. And it's got wool that it can give you. They use their neck pillow. They use their fluff around their neck as a pillow. Okay. Can work with this. Alright. So, less Eevee, but still dog and still fluffy. Fuck my controller, don't worry. I only got 3 USB ports still. I need a USB hub. Make it look more like a bunny, fox, or dog. It's gotta be cute. Whoop. It's gotta remain cute. We gotta have that cute factor still. A fox. Nah. Freaking Eevee looking ass face though. I gotta make it not Eevee. Oh, you know what's really cute actually? First of all, I'm giving it a snoot because that will immediately remove the Eevee factor. One of these mouths. That's some top tier cuteness right there. The down V. What's happening over here? Who's screaming? Nothing. There are elephants walking up to me. Don't worry about it. Give it round ears. You know what's really cute? Baby bunnies when they look like this. Have you seen baby bunnies? They just look like this. This is how their ears be looking. Also, I don't know why they put spiky hair on top of its head, but then, like, soft hair on the rest of it. Bunnies are not evil, Anna. We've been over this. You know sharks be chewing on wires, too. I'm gonna keep the blush. Hold on. I'm gonna give it, like, eyelashes, because to me that's, like, immediate. Until they cut my phone line. I don't use, like, a freaking grounded phone. I think these ears need to be bigger. They can remain round, but they need to be bigger. There we go. I forget its name already, so I'm naming it Cream Eevee. It's just a little guy. So I'm going to keep the fluffy neck because that is an important feature of it. Sort of squish noise, I think. I think my little guys are eating berries out of the fruit trough thing. I'm gonna give it a big old fluffy tail as well. It's just a little guy. I don't remember what brush size I used the other one, so I'm doing this. It's too small, actually. I've got the song, the Has-Been Hotel song stuck in my head when Alistair and Lucifer are arguing. It's very good. Very good song. No thoughts behind these eyes. Not even one. You alive over there, Kayleigh?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, put a little swirl on its head. Make it a little thicker. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Old round baby bunny ears. Yeah, yeah. Really gonna play up the softness. am I gonna redesign all 150? No, I do think some of them are alright. I think the only ones that really need a redesign are gonna be the ones that are very obvious ripoffs of Pokemon. Want to taste it to see if it's whipped cream flavored? I'll put it in my coffee. It's got a full body fluff now, like a sheep, as their can use their wool. Got this. This is gonna be flowy, kind of like a scarf. Think of kind of like clouds on Entei Raikou and Suifun's backs. That kind of flowy animation. And then it's also easier to sleep on because it can curl around its head. Easier to use as a pillow. Kayla wants to use it right now.
I do have my face in a pillow.
I think this was fun. Section. Oh my god, we gotta cut off. It tastes like one of those alcoholic whipped creams, and then it knocks you out. Nah, I don't think this thing can hurt you. Curly little bitch. That's like a color. I'm not a fan of orange. We'll keep the orange. That's subjective. Blush. And I'm going to do a little bit of this. A bit of that. I'm going to have it not be doing that here. Bit darker feet. Balance it out a little bit. It does have some brown in its design. Look like a coffee. Coffee with cream and caramel, yeah.
Ooh, that looks delicious, yeah.
Little chocolate little
like
bitch.
a caramel macchiato.
Actually make this like an in-between. Here we go. That. Just a little guy. Like this outline. Soft. That. Let me make the eyes white, actually. There we go. It's just a little guy. Now it's better. I'm going to make the swirls a little more subtle. This is just a 2D representation. No, I don't think the swirly parts would be like... They'd be more like a texture thing. Why are the monkeys screaming in my ear? Okay. I just realized my little goo is still in the corner. Alright. French vanilla looking ass Eevee over here. It's our little friend in the corner now. Yep. Now we can continue playing a little bit. Good, Streamlabs? Yes. Where'd my controller go? This game lets you abuse your pals, but why would you want to? I mean... That guy, I can hit that. Gotta do. We have to build a Palworld workbench. Crafting Pal gear. Okay, have that unlocked. Know what that looks like though. Where is it? Oh, I think it's... Oh, here it is. Need some cloth and paldium fragments. You ain't mine!
This ass is mine!
This ass is mine! Got him! What's happening? What? Okay. Everybody was flashing.
Also, yes, they are Luna from the Hello Boss.
Yeah, playing as Luna because the models for the humans are atrocious in here. And this is the only mod, the player model I could find that was a character I even recognized. So. It's fine, it's furry. Luna beating the shit out of a chicken. She would. She would do it. I need cloth and paldium fragment. Well, the fragment... I need a pickaxe. Now I'm hungry. I sat around drawing for so long. Let's go mining. Let's go mining. Go. This game looks better on lower settings than it does with screenshot settings. I don't know what you mean by screenshot settings. Are you talking about maxing everything out? Like ultra res? I don't know what it looks like that way. Well, I played it that way originally, and my computer turned into a dying solar system, so I had to not do that anymore. I still can't get over how, like, when I asked on Twitter, hey, how harsh is this game on CPU and GPU because I want to stream it, and somebody was like, oh, just because you want to stream it at 60 FPS at 1440p, don't not buy the game just because of that. And I'm like, I literally don't though. For a while, bro. Twitter's a shit place, man. You ask a simple question and someone's like, killed my mother. Prepare to die. The ray tracing is voodoo? I don't know. I have a bunch of shit disabled. Well, here, what's all my graphics settings are on right now? I have it set to low. But that puts everything to medium. I don't know what DLSS is. If I had left it alone. Reading comprehension on social media is questionable. Yeah. I'm just sitting here, bro. This is not Palladium ore. This is regular ore. Treasure chest. I haven't been in one of these caves yet. The level 13 boss in there, though. I'm level 6, so I don't think that's a good idea. I don't care if you can't run the game, just buy it. Yeah, that's basically what they were mad about. Well, they said because I can't run the game at 60 FPS at 1440p, and I'm like, where in my
Sorry, I don't want to destroy my hardware.
Where in my post did I say I was trying to run it at 60 FPS at 1440p, though? Can you point that out to me? Thanks. It's amazing, the assumptions. Assumptions that people jump to. It was an innocent-ass post. People getting pissed off.
Listen, I don't want to hear shit from these people when a game from 1993 fucked up my PC for a second. I mean, why is there...
It's probably because of the forced fake full screen that you have to do to run some of those DOS games.
Yeah.
Why do you have to be so careful and smart? Come on, do the cave thing. I'm level 6, bro! I'm gonna walk in there, I'm gonna drop dead instantly, and all these items are gonna go bye-bye. Is that gonna be entertaining and amusing to you? Because I don't think it is. You're gonna get maybe a one little exhale out of your nose of amusement. As one does on the internet, and then it's gonna be over with, and it's gonna be done, and it won't have been worth it. Wouldn't have been worth it. Like that noise that Kayla just made, that's what you're gonna do when I fall over dead after one hit. and then you'll be over it. It's not worth it. You'll be over it. I need more storage. I'll organize this shit later.
Ugh.
Downscaling doesn't really increase performance that much. I don't care. I still want them to point out to me where in my post I said I was trying to run it at maximum settings on stream. Need to make this repair thingy. Repair my tools that are about to break. Sometimes with certain games, though, being in windowed mode versus being in full screen can make a huge difference in how well it's running for you. Sometimes, depending on the game. When you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you and umption. Thanks. Thank you. I still need cloth. Cloth. Is it here? Is it... wait. I don't remember how to make cloth. Don't you have to use wool or something? Wood and cloth. I need to go catch a sheep so I can start getting wool. Or another fake Eevee, actually. Percent is not high enough for me, so I'm gonna bonk it a few times. Shithead! You shithead!
Yeah.
Ow! What did you throw at me? Another one.
Another one.
Another one. I do believe the green buff should work. And I could put like a thing that I didn't know down. Oh, there's cloth. Yeah, you need wool to make it. So I need this thing. Wooden fiber to make it. We have time to chop down some trees. Does the Poke Center work in this game? As far as I understand, to heal them, you just have to put them in the computer and wait like 10 minutes for them to heal. You just like pop them in there. Oh, no! Put him back in my party, I don't want him in... This one can go in. Yeah, that's how I heal. Just give me computer time? Yeah. It's not social media though. That takes a...
Yep.
Every time somebody yells at me for running this game at 1440p when I'm not, I lose 1 HP. Social media does psychic damage with Stardew Valley heals. Not played Stardew Valley yet. I do own it now, though. Oh, I'm heavy because I'm carrying too many wood. I'm not carrying all this wood! Trying to hold in a shit. Trying not to shit out in the open in front of all my pals. My pals. Each time someone assumes I'm running at 1440p, just beat the shit out of the monkey.
Jesus.
Okay, now I can make a ranch. Is the doorway facing away from me? Not how this works. Alright, help me build this monkey. You're the only one with hands.
Oh my god. I gotta switch to my other phone because that one is dying.
I need help with the Anthromod for starter, just let you know. I would love an Anthromod for starter.
I'm dying.
And redeem the doodle. What did you want me to draw again? God, this is taking 7,000 years. So this thing, the guys with woolly bodies go in here and frolic and have a good time, and then their wool comes off. That's how it works. Right.
Yeah.
Want me to draw something Stolas, really? I would love to draw Stolas. It's my favorite hell of a boss character.
You should.
More hands on this farm. Sounds like Jingle Bells. Alright. Oh, you woolen freaks. Here they come. Here they come.
I'll be right
They're
back.
going to play. Okay. Crystal. Simp for the owl man. I think he's taken. Might be taken. I'll just Stolas in a little bit. A little bit more. Wait, no, I didn't make it. Still trying to... Can I just, like... I only need two, I think. The way that I get distracted and... Put this inside the house because it's like... Monkey! Monkey, help me! Monkey? Our little monkey fella. I need him or his opposable friend. Should make Stolas playable now. Just Stolas in a heartbeat. So this workbench lets you make things such as, for example, this fox has the ability to be used as a flamethrower. You literally wield it like a gun and you shoot flames with it. And this lets you craft like a harness or whatever to be able to do that. And there's like stuff for other pals as well. For example, the monkey gets a machine gun, I believe. That's his thing for some reason. I used the fake EV for vaping. No. Build a stone pit, a crusher, and a logging site. There's no. Wait, what's a crusher? There's stone pit, there's logging site. I want that. Oh, crusher I have to level up to make. I can make the logging site and the other thing. Put them right by each other. Also gonna get rid of the shit. I don't know why it keeps doing this to the textures. I believe that is related to the mod I have installed. Because it wasn't doing that before I installed the mod. However, the mod has made it so that my computer doesn't even break a sweat running this game. So I'm gonna keep using the mod. I just don't know why it's doing that though. Game looks better this way. Like I said, there is also a cartoon version of this mod that makes everything cartoon style, and I'm gonna be trying that out. And if I do another stream of this game, I'll probably use that. How that goes. God. Oh god. I know what would sell me on this game if you use creatures as weapons. Yes. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but that is what I literally said. I'm really still full of items. That. Put that away. Early footage had it. Yeah. Oh my god, look at all this cloth! Forgot I was having. The toucan thing can be used as an egg launcher. That's beautiful. Okay. Stone pit. That and naughty pals will be sent here. Do tasks. I need more wood. It's just a never-ending gather fest. I'm also gonna beat this guy to death. Actually, no, half to death. And then death. I don't have him yet. He's a slacker and a masochist. You know what? Yeah, it's all just attack animation. The animations aren't really anything to be impressed by. You beat that sheep to make it happen, you're right. This.
Yeah.
No, it's not the button I wanted to... I'm trying to send this guy out. Guy. defense is higher and his attack is lower because he's a masochist. Side by side.
I'm back.
Hello!
I'm annoyed.
Why? Hey Patrick, what's the matter?
I can't see my forehead. No. I thought I had band-aids in the house, but I don't. Somebody used them all.
Are you bleeding?
No, this paper cut on my fucking finger is bothering the shit out of me because it keeps opening.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
So I'm making a makeshift. I thought we had gauze pads too. I can't find them. So now I'm using a giant, like, it's kind of like a gauze pad, but it's just more of a pad instead of gauze. So I'm making a makeshift band-aid of that with some tape. And it's not comfortable. I can say that. I'm just tired of my finger opening.
Sorry.
It's annoying. It feels weird. I don't like it.
The chest here. Storing materials such as wool, rocks, and wood.
I might
Not
have to
that
have
these
my
guys know which chest to put anything in. Wool.
You like my medical tape ASMR sounds?
Yeah. Oh.
But you say you like them.
I lied. I'm out of wood. Rocks in here. Look at all this. Look at all this wool I'm getting. I'm getting so much of this. Delicious. Aren't done with this yet? I helped.
Did you?
Did. Worked on it for 1 second. You guys aren't my pals. Why am I freezing to death?
How much longer are you gonna be streaming?
No. Oh, you wanting a break?
Soon, yeah.
His ass! God. It's only 11 PM. Yeah, Kayla has to go to bed at midnight.
Yep.
I have to go to bed at midnight too, but I'm in Central Time now, so I got another hour. Alright, let me do the Stolas and do the workouts then, just to make sure I do it between ends. A tall canvas for him.
Linky boy.
Good boy. Yeah, it's 10 PM for me right now. Lip Studio.
Logan's in the past.
I what?
You're in the past.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw him in the easiest outfit that he has because holy shit. Stolas on LGBT characters wiki. He is definitely gay. If I move this over to the other monitor, still see, yes. Hold on. There's an owl creature in this game. I could draw him holding it. What is the owl called? Hoocrates? That's a stupid name. He's not even cute either, of course. 'Cause nothing in this
Damn.
game looks cute. No.
This is fucking brutal over here.
Me?
Yeah.
No. This pal wishes it could be Hoot Hoot so bad.
I'll be right back.
Where is the freaking pal, pal deck? That's what it's called. I'm looking at it in disgust. You're right. I thought maybe there was more than one owl, but maybe there's not. I might be mistaken. Now I can't even find Hoocrates. I had him pulled up, and then I didn't save the reference, and now he's gone forever. There he is. Just kidding. Freaking somebody's gonna like tab into the stream, and I'm gonna be having these references up, and I'm gonna have to be like, this is not what it looks like. Okay. I've never drawn Stolas before.
I'm back.
Hi. I'm not drawing the hat on him. It's just not happening. Shit.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I love what a long voice Stolas is too.
Yeah.
Like this is like the kind of shit I like drawing, but like turned up to 11. What is that on his neck? Oh, okay. It's like this type of thing. That's not the right thing to call Backwards ass hand. Sound of creatures stomping around while I draw Stolas. I love his funny feeties too. Gay ass outfit. Look at this shit.
He's fancy.
Yeah, but then looking at the way the pants connect to the outfit though, that's very gay. Let's squeeze this in here, actually. Better. I draw this freaking bird here.
Herb.
This bird, I'm just drawing it as is too. I ain't even redesigning it. Blasphemy. This thing looks like it should be doing the anchovy meat.
Meat. No, Kevin, he's a geek.
No, Kevin, no, he's a geek. I mean, Hookrides is a pretty original design. It just, it sucks. Oh, no, he does have Murko's hat, actually. Look at that. Could have at least gone with Beta Murkrow. Beta Murkrow at least looks better. And then you couldn't have said that they couldn't have said that you stole it because they didn't even freaking use it. Why does he have a lightning bolt? Is he Thunder Element, or did they do that just for no goddamn reason? Because I wouldn't put it past them. Why is he man-spreading? Hold on a second.
Excuse me.
I accidentally drew the bird man-spreading. Here we go. And then... Murkrow's annoying in Legends. He is. He's very annoying in Legends. I'll kill him. He's an asshole. Okay. Line art. No, Kevin, no, he's a geek.
Stop.
You freaking did this to me.
I did. Dude, sometimes I'll get SpongeBob quotes in my head that I start saying out loud that have nothing to do with anything that's going on.
Freaking OCD having ass over here.
That's not me.
I know, I'm making fun of you because that's an OCD bullshit that I deal with.
It's probably the ADHD.
It might be.
I
Considering it's
have
the same
7
part of the
streams of
brain.
plot happening at the same time most times.
It's the same part of the brain, bro. We got the same brain area. We got the same brain area having problems. As you can tell by the way I formed that sentence.
Yeah.
I almost said no, Kevin. No, he's a geek again too.
It's me.
For
Stop
no
fighting with me
for
like
no reason. This bird looks like a dumbass. I'm not even gonna try to draw these bird feet correctly right now. This is a doodle. You can't make me do any more than that. Oh my god. I look at the chat, I see man spreading near him with the emoji with the guy holding the hands on their head in terror.
I want to go back to Mac Test.
Sorry.
Shame it only comes once a year.
I like his hair a lot because it's the type of hair that you can easily draw just by drawing very loosely.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh my god, I can't even read my own goddamn sketches. I'm out here drawing like a barbarian sometimes. Who makes the villager noise from Minecraft? The owl? Huh.
Huh.
Oopsies. Uh-oh, gamers. We're starving to death. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Uh-oh, sisters. We're starving. Misread the way that hand is strong.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, and I know I'm gonna regret it when I do.
What?
Haven't heard any shit about James Charles in recent times. Is he finally like gone?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that corner of the internet, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Considering he's kind of like a borderline child predator.
He's borderline
Allegedly.
something, alright.
Allegedly. I have to say allegedly. I don't want to get sued.
You can get sued for not saying allegedly.
If something's not proven in the like hardcore proven,
So
then yes.
if I said Kayla's a bully and I didn't say allegedly.
No, that's not like if I went and like said, well, if somebody made allegations, right? Like the shit with Chugga Conroy, if he didn't admit to it, right?
Yeah.
And somebody made a giant YouTube video and did not use the word allegedly is a foot fetish sex pest, Chugga Conroy probably had like grounds to sue if he didn't admit to
Oh,
it.
interesting.
Like, because it could lead to defamation for, spreading libel.
Yeah. Or man spreading.
Yeah, man spreading.
Damn, I can't draw right now. I'm losing it. I'm losing it!
Oh no.
It's too thick. He's much more of a twink than me.
Cyborg Betting said they spat out their drink when I said, "Uh-oh, sisters."
Uh-oh, sisters, we're starving to death! Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. There we go. Now back to drawing.
You know, me led to a thought. I was like, I remember seeing a post that was just like, what if we referred to each other's as like bestie, like if I went up to you and I was like a bestie Liger, like how nuns refer to each other as like Sister Mary and shit like that.
You should.
Bestie Liger,
My
Bestie
official,
Mobian.
my official title. Yes. How can I help you? How the hell do these frickin' gloves work? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just doing that, and we're moving on. Uh-oh, besties.
Uh-oh, bestie.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, we started some shit. I keep forgetting you have that fucking icon of Queenie for the emotes.
A baby.
The baby. She just looks so offended.
Wait, what happened here? Oh my god. Hold on, I can fix this.
Are themes of violence, gore, or nude allowed to be asked for doodling? I think violence and gore is fine, but Mobian might not be comfortable with the nude.
It. Probably not. It depends on what level of nudity.
Butt cheeks! I don't know.
Everyone is so mean to me. Alright, let's color him first.
Mobian's favorite character is Hidan from Naruto. If that answers any of your questions about what they're willing to try.
Adon has done everything wrong. Wait, refer only to editing layer. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the drawings would obviously have to follow Twitch terms of service as well. So nudity is probably a no even if I was comfortable with it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. They ruined it for the artists.
Well, I mean, they kind of just reverted it back to the way it was.
I know. Thanks, VTubers. You stay ruining shit.
Oh, I don't think it was just VTubers. Everybody was trying to.
Yeah, but it was mostly VTubers.
Everyone was trying to push their luck on that shit.
They were like, artistic nudity is allowed, and all the VTubers were like, I'm gonna make my model nude.
Oh god.
Yeah. I want to go to the Near Automata concert. Tell them to come over here.
I do not control them.
Yogotaro, please. I want to go. If they do come, like, if they add more dates, I'm gonna go with Ash, and we're gonna go cosplaying. And then I'll regret it, because then my feet will hurt
I was
really
gonna
bad.
say, you're gonna wear those heels the whole time. Bright red for the eyes. And there's a lot of colors I missed.
Can I get Yokotaro to sign my thigh? Like he did with that one 2B cosplayer? Never forget.
It's fancy as shit. I'll color this little bitch. Let's see. No!
Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition just got delisted on Steam?
Really?
What the fuck? Why? Well, the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition is still up.
That's interesting.
Capcom, what the fuck?
They about to announce something? Like...
The Devil May Cry HD collection's on Steam. But then that would be the only way to play Devil May Cry 3. I don't know, that's weird.
There we go. I was disgusted by this thing. Okay. Are we calling it a night then?
Yeah, I've been ready, bro.
Well, I will call it a night. Thanks everybody for joining me on my first stream this year, I think.
Yep.
I'm hoping to stream more frequently. We'll see what happens. I might do more
I'll try
of this.
to get them to do it.
I've got
I'll
like
pass
a
it on.
small list of games I've been saving for stream that I just haven't done yet, so see how
Once I
soon I
get the
can...
CDs from Logan, we'll be able to play more stuff.
And Kayla's playing Haunting Ground.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
very
gotta
good.
get you that TV, and then I'm gonna get Moby to play Nier.
Yeah,
We also want
we're gonna
Horizon.
we're gonna go back to doing that thing where I play a game, we play games together. I show Kayla a game, she shows me a game, and back and forth, that we've never played. So she wants to show me Nier, I want to show her Everhood.
Specifically because they're asking Nier Automata.
Yeah, that one. Can't do that one until I've got TV again.
Don't
But
worry,
we can
family.
probably do Everhood at some point soon. We can start that one and then we'll do Nier after that. I should be able to get a TV by then, by the time we're done with Everhood, hopefully.
Yes, both Nier games are very good, but Automata is a lot easier to slide into. And I also like the story, just a smidge better. That game hurts me.
Are you sure it's just a smidge? Because you're like obsessed with that game.
The first one is really good, but I got really mad at the first one because my fucking PlayStation broke in the middle of me fucking playing it, and I was on the last fucking goddamn story ending, and it set me back all the way to the first.
I remember this.
OG Nier was remade into Nier Replicant 1.2 point whatever the fuck it is, and it plays much better than the first Nier.
Alright. Have a good
Yep,
night, everybody. Have a good week. I'll probably be on Kayla's channel when she plays Haunting Ground again. Maybe I can.
Perhaps tomorrow.
Maybe I can convince her to do it tomorrow. Part 3 of
Good
that.
night and glory to mankind.
Good night. Stay safe.